Hello, I'm Dave Baskin, a senior consultant with Wintellect, and in this session we are going to talk about Microsoft Fakes. Microsoft Fakes is a technology that helps us with unit testing our application components. It provides functionality that allows us to isolate the component we are testing from its dependencies, ensuring that we are testing the component itself rather than some related component. So let's get started. Before we get into Microsoft Fakes, let's take a quick look at unit testing. So you've created a component for your application and it provides some functionality. It doesn't really matter what that functionality is. But you want to create some tests that exercise this component in various ways in order to ensure that the component is functioning correctly. To start, you create a test for your component that asks it to do something. Your test then examines. To explore Microsoft Fakes, we are going to create a small ASP.NET MVC web application. I've created a blank solution, and from here we will select to add a new MVC4 web application project, and we will use the basic template. Note that I have also selected the Create a Unit Test project option. This will create an additional project for us where we can create our unit test for the web application itself and where we can dig into the capabilities of Microsoft Fakes. The projects have now been created. This gives us a unit test project that already includes a reference to the web project. We need this reference because the web project will contain the components that we are testing as well as dependency components that the Fakes framework will mimic. The unit test project doesn't yet support Fakes. To bring Fakes functionality into our unit, every good tools directory, of course, needs a mascot. Unfortunately, the poor dog has to suffer the indignities of playing dress up with the kids, but thankfully he has graciously offered his time. With this page, we are going to dig into a more complicated example of stubs. This page is delivered using two controller actions, the one that returns the view and the one that returns the image. The image action is used as the source for the image element within the HTML markup. We will focus on the image action. As an example, we've created a picture reader object that is used to read an image from a file path into a memory stream, which then fires an event to notify the listener that the image is loaded. The event arguments carry the array of bytes that make up the image. This picture reader class is the dependency object that we will create a fake instance of. One thing to notice here is that the finished event and the load the picture methods on this class are virtual.